1 year ago today, a series of tornadoes ripped through our area. The strongest was an EF2 tornado that caused severe damage to a New London church. Fox 11's Phil DeCastro takes a look back at the radar.
The morning of August 7th, 2013 was a wild ride weather-wise that likely won't soon be forgotten. 6 tornadoes touched down over a very short period of time in the early morning hours of that day. The strongest of those, an EF2 that did extensive damage to a church in New London. The parent storm, not the typical supercell thunderstorm that spawns tornadoes, but what was called a QLCS, a quasi-linear convective system. Now these move very quickly and the tornadoes are very hard to warn, and that was the case on the morning of the 7th. Now I've got the radar loop here for you to show you where the tornadoes formed and how fast they happened. At about 12:22 a.m., the first 2 tornadoes, including that EF2 that hit New London, formed up and moved on into parts of Outagamie County. By the time just at 12:40 rolled around, there were 3 tornadoes on the ground at once, including the longest track tornado of the night that would go about 30 miles and one that did extensive damage in Appleton. The long track one that went 30 miles would lift near Maribel, and at about 1 o'clock a.m., while that was still on the ground, another weak one spun up near the Brown-Kewaunee County border, and by 1:10 in the morning, well, the tornadoes were done. The storms had moved off the lake shore, at least the front edge of those storms. So in about a half hour, from 12:40 until 1 a.m., these storms had moved from Appleton to the lake shore, showing you just how fast they were moving and how powerful these storms were. Meteorologist Phil DeCastro, Fox 11 News.